So corporate. Yeah.
So I went to corporate, and for me, ito na, I wanted to get into advertising because I had a sister who was already in advertising.
Okay.
She was doing copy, and she was telling me na, oy, bagay ka sa ad agency, pwede ka sa accounts. Yan. Ano naman ako, accounts naman yung aking naging.
Bagay ka sa advertising, bakla ka kasi.
Actually kasi out na rin naman ako. Pero yun, however, okay, when I was teaching, I was out. So wala akong problema. But when I got into the ad agency, ang natural instinct ko talaga,
Magtago
muna.
Oh my God, how ironic. Ay, advertising agency
pero
pa man din.
kasi,
Wait.
accounts
Nag-ad agency
kasi.
ka?
Oo.
Hindi, may mga accounts coming out.
Hindi, well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, that was your natural tendency. And then during our time, it was a natural, for us to hide ourselves.
Yes. Hindi pa kaagad na ilan lang yung mga brave souls na gusto mo kaagad sabihin who you are. At that
Kasi
time,
sa creatives ako, ikaw accounts. I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Even though, maraming out sa ahensya. Marami kami mga ate-ate. Pero, hindi muna ako nag-out, especially the first few months. But eventually, syempre kasi amoy na naman nila ako. I remember there was this one
Siguro binulgar ng sister mo, bakla yan!
Hindi, nakakatawa kasi.
Yung magkaiba kayong ahensya.
Okay. Ahensya. I got into another agency. But there was this one particular girl na, may pagka-mean girls siya, may pagka-social, mean girls na...
Maraming ganun.
Sa ahensya. Then came up to me one time, are you gay?
Ang ginawa mo,
At sagot ko lang siya, what's it to you? Yeah. Wow.
Which is a confirmation.
No, I just want to know. Well, I don't have to tell you. Yeah. Pero, yun na rin yun.
No, nowadays, yun na rin yun. Pero at that time, it was a parang back off.
Correct. Yeah, pero eventually, because of that, and I was telling, may mga friends naman na ako, nag-out na ako doon. So sinabi ko, I was out. Yeah.
Okay.
Kaya that was fun when eventually, nakalabas na ako. Di ba? Masaya naman when you've accepted yourself and you're being accepted by others in the workplace.
Especially in the workplace. Kasi wala na yung added layer of, I have to behave like this.
Yeah.
I have to behave like that. Yan, di ba?
Even though eventually, my next job, doon na bumalik yung pagiging kloseta ko. Kaya, for the longest
yung
time.
Yung next job mo kasi was?
Okay, so after advertising, I wanted to get into marketing na.
So kaya client side.
Side. I wanted to transfer to client side.
Pagdating sa client side, mas maraming tago.
Oo, kasi it also depends on the industry.
Yes, right.
And my first industry was actually, I worked for a while with a government agency, but it was a project. And then we were the communications arm of the Department of Health. So we were a very small office. Yung boss ko also came from advertising, was a very devout religious man. Kaya pero feeling ko
bawal ang mga bakla.
Feeling ko homophobic. Even though hindi naman siya
wala namang sinabi.
Wala namang sinasabi. Pero again, just to protect myself na lang from whatever, I chose to be in the closet na. And then I got into pharma na, which is a very especially at that time.
Yes.
A very male-dominated industry. That was my story.
I think I was lucky enough that the industries that I was interested in also had a lot of gay people in it, whether it was theater or mass media, I guess, like radio or television, and then sa advertising also. So I had no fear of having to go back into the closet kasi nga it was laganap doon eh. So okay lang, 'di ba? Tapos pangalawa, ang na-notice ko at that time so that this is early 90s nung nasa ahensya na ako. I realized that when I was in creatives, declaring myself to be gay was something that worked to my advantage, especially with clients. Parang yung mga clients ang malaman nila yung copywriter nila bakla. Anything that I say, parang nakikinig sila na parang, yes, it's creative, yes, it's creative. Ang hindi mo lang maloloko, yung mga higher-ups na. Kasi, syempre, mga higher-ups, mas alam na nila yung...
discriminating na yung
Oh,
kanila
at saka
mga-
alam nila. And plus, ang kanilang iniisip na is the branding, the
Correct,
ano.
yeah.
So, but the younger ones, the younger clients, sabihin mo na, kaya dapat ganito to. Ganyan. Parang, oh, yes, yes!
Impressed talaga. Napaka-impression mo.
Kaya pag magpilintik ka ng ganyan, panalo ka na eh. So talaga, I used it to my advantage. Yun.
Alam
But
mo,
I was
similar-
lucky because of that nga.
Correct. Similarly, when I was in advertising, when I came out na, and I was accounts, hindi naman ako creative, it also helped. Kasi nga, parang they really feel na kung ahensya ka, bading ka, and
May natural creativity.
may natural creativity, at saka may natural affinity towards, lalo na yung mga women clients.
yes, oo,
Sa
yan.
mga bading.
Oo, so magko-connect kayo kaagad with your women clients.
Kaya binakla ko rin talaga sila. Hi, tita! Di ba? Ako yung AE na magpe-present. So, madaling na present yung ano ko.
Magaan na yung loob nila sa iyo.
Kaya, I guess, it worked to our advantage.
Yeah, that's why nga, looking back, I kind of regretted nga not being out sa CCP. Sa CCP pa of all places, na puro ang daming mga... I mean, ako, hindi naman lahat ng artists bading, ano. I mean, ang daming, male dancers, what you call those male dancers? Sa ballet?
Yeah. Oo.
Yung mga, basta, yung kung ano man yung tawag sa kanila, straights. Straight sila, oo, yun. But yun na nga, in that kind of creative environment, sabi ko, bakit di ba ako nag-out? Funny story lang. One time, so I was close to a lot of, pag may mga shows kami na theater, so minsan binabantayan ko yung palabas eh. Tapos, so nakilala ko yung mga ushers na, and then, syempre mas type yung mga lalaking ushers kasi mga babae. And one time, linuloko ako ng mga ushers kasi sabi nila parang, tingnan mo yung niloko nila na sabi na, tingnan mo yung mga boss natin, no? Si ganyan, bading, si ganyan, bading, si ganyan, bading. Hindi ba pareho kayong school? Galing kayo sa same school? So, puro mga bading yung mga taga-school mo. Ganyan. Sabi ko, oo nga, puro bading. Pero lahat sila mga boss nyo.
At natapos ang storya. Actually, now that you talk about school, I'm just curious. In your years, how did your school help? Or does the school matter?
Yes. Sadly, yes. Because most companies still look at the top
Even in
schools.
agency?
Yes. Pero to be fair to at least yung first agency ko, yung Basic Advertising, na wala na ngayon Basic Advertising. Kasi wala na rin yung mga heads eh. They went beyond just school. Kasi when they opened up an ad school which was open to a lot of, not just to the top schools but anyone who just wanted to apply. So meron kami mga nag-a-apply na from other schools, hindi sa top schools. And yung performance nila pa rin ang what mattered, yung sa ad school.
So they got into it. They were part of the school.
Yeah, meaning nag-apply sila sa school.
Correct.
So yun, and yung HR namin was very rigorous in that parang hindi lang sa top schools nila in-advertise yung ad school, pati even all schools. Yeah. So we got so many from other schools eh. And then yun,
So
it was performance.
that was a conscious effort of the agency to be more
to not just
diverse.
to not just have that same mindset of everyone from the same school. Because to be fair, yung tatlong heads ng Basic, they all came from different schools.
And not from the top schools.
Not from the top schools. So kaya may parang, although the main owner is from my school, everyone else was not. So may rin sila, may parang may consciousness sila na hindi naman kailangan na doon lang. But they know that if you get from top schools, in general, you get better quality of applicants.
So is that true? Do you think? I mean, now that you're exposed to all peoples from different schools, etc.
I think nag-iba na ngayon, of course. Pero nung panahon nung mga 80s and early 90s, I would say that yung English proficiency and English presentation
Yeah.
or presenting in English, meron pa ring leg up yung mga top schools.
Which is, would you say that English proficiency and communication skills in English was valued more then?
Yes.
No?
Then kasi now
Correct.
ang proficiency sa communication is not just English, it's also how can you communicate on TikTok? How can you communicate on Twitter or social
Correct,
media?
correct.
So hindi na siya English lang.
Yeah. Ako, ang ano ko rin is, maybe, well, coming from the top schools, I don't want to sound elitist or schoolist.
School.
What, di ba? May bago kaming term.
East.
Basta East. Anyway, pero it somehow opens doors. You get your interviews faster if you come from there. But eventually, performance-wise, pantay-pantay kayo.
Yeah.
Oo.
I think may konting basta pag may konting bias
May
sa umpisa.
konting biases.
But it's just yung bias sa umpisa na baka nga yun nga parang just the doors are opened much more for you, but at the end of the day performance matters.
Yeah. And
So
regardless of where you came from.
yeah, so kahit na ba nasa top school ka pero talagang tsaka.
And related to that, there are those na magaling nga sila magsalita but they're not performing well. Hindi kayang ichika. Hindi
Yes,
kaya, iboka mo na lang ang iyong performance because it will have to speak for itself.
Yeah. So
And bosses know.
yeah. Kaya ano pa rin at the end of the day pa rin it's still siguro nowadays hindi na ganong kalaking advantage. In fact, I think with when you say top schools, nagkaroon na ng like for example, I would hear that while you say LaSalle in general is a top school, yung kanilang binild pagdating sa film and mass communications, parang nangunguna sila or
True. In certain fields.
in certain fields. So I think pagdating na sa mga fields, doon na ngayon, kilala si ganitong school for their accountants, for example.
Yeah.
And then kilala
Architecture.
Yun, ganon.
blah, blah, yeah.
So may ganun ng klaseng
Which is nice, di ba? Yan nga, you're not just relying on the usual
yes,
top schools.
Oo.
So, well, just to wrap up, if there's something that you want to tell your starting self, yourself when you were starting.
Yeah. I would say come out as fast as you can. No, I mean especially for now yung kung meron dito mga nanonood na yung magagraduate pa lang ha. I mean I don't know why you're listening to seniors, but if you're gay, today's world is different na. I mean, I think it's better nowadays. Of course, syempre, depende sa industriya, pero most industries, I would say, nowadays, doesn't really matter if you're gay or not. It's really performances. So, baka nga naman, wala na rin masyadong in the closet, ano?
Baka naman.
Anyway.
Baka naman, hindi rin natin alam.
Yeah.
Pero ang dadagdag ko lang dyan, a lot of industries have relaxed that. And just to carry it further, you can use it to your advantage. In the same way that we use it to our advantage because para bang again may inborn biases for gays.
So might as well use that bias, di ba?
And I use that to build relationships kasi alam nila, especially with women clients, etc. Mas magaan ang loob. Kung alam nilang real ka, authentic ka.
Yeah. Basta ano lang wag mo lang gamitin yung iyong skills sa pagtsupa to climb up the corporate ladder.
That's another story. Oh my God, joke. And with that, I'm Bo.
I'm Joel. And this has been yours truly, the podcast.